It would seem that after Elon Musk's hostile takeover of Twitter, nothing has really gone that right for him. And today we're gonna look a little into that. So recently, a few leaks have come out about Twitter that really doesn't paint the company in the best picture right now. And where are these leaks coming from, you may ask? Well, former and current Twitter employees. You can't make that shit up. Now, before we get into that, I think a little history lesson is in order. Now, we're going way back for this lesson. The dawn of time, some would say. October of 2022. This is the day that funny Doge man Elon Musk became the owner and boss of Twitter. So almost immediately he fires the CEO and 3 top executives. Who are these executives, you may ask? No one important. Just the fucking people who manage the content on the website. Yeah, these guys basically decide which tweets were good and bad. He even brought back Twitter Blue. Except this time you pay $8 a month for a blue check mark. Yeah, that's how you verify yourself now. Elon will tell you that this was to prevent fake accounts and impersonators. Except there have been several impersonators causing havoc on Twitter, so that kind of didn't work out. A great example of this actually was back in November, where someone pretended to be the Eli Lilly company, and they tweeted out, "We are excited to announce insulin is free now." And this caused the actual company's stock to drop drastically. Yeah. But Elon still defends it and holds the opinion that this is the right way to go. Now, eventually they would go on to disable new signups for Twitter Blue. This was to prevent future impersonators from being verified. But Elon still defends it and holds the opinion that this is the right way to go. Now, if you couldn't tell, Elon loves freedom of speech. He's a true gamer. So much that he allowed the use of the N-word to spike at an all-time high shortly after he took over. Oh yeah, by the way, it was the hard R they were using. Alright, so Elon likes to say that Twitter was a bit of a mess before he took it over. And let's be honest, he's not wrong. But in terms of the staffing, we don't really know. But Elon likes to claim that it was. It's not very likely that we'll ever find out whether or not this was true. We won't probably be hearing anything about Twitter from the old team, seeing as they all signed non-disclosure agreements. So we won't be getting anything from them. But right now, we are getting a few things from the current standing staff. Now, apparently a lot of the rooms in Twitter's headquarters have actually been converted into bedrooms. What for, you may ask? Oh, so the staff can stay there and work as late as possible. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't what they expected when they were told to work longer hours or leave. I'm sure they expected maybe an hour or two, not like fucking 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, did I ever mention that? So when Elon took over, not only did he fire the CEO and like those 3 executives, he also laid off a huge portion of the staffing. Like, most of them are gone. They were told, hey, work longer hours or fucking leave. And well, not only did some leave, but a lot were fucking laid off so he can make way for his new team. Yeah, that was about 5,000 employees to be exact. Now that you're all caught up and the history lesson is over, let me tell you about what's going on right now. So basically, Twitter staff has been leaking information that doesn't paint Twitter in a very good light. Now, they've been doing this by using a website called Blind. Now, Blind is where you can review different businesses that you have worked for, only ones that you have worked for. Basically, you put your information in and they gauge your professional status, and I guess I think you're either letting employees or employers about what's going on. I guess it would make more sense if it was employees. Now, a lot of the reviews that have been coming out have been saying a lot of the same things about how they were affected by the 50% layoff, short notice or no notice at all. At first, Twitter had a really great culture, work environment, and now it's not so much. Words like cutthroat has been used to describe the culture. And apparently a lot of the leadership just kind of sucks up to Elon Musk. They don't really stand up for their fellow employees. It's also been described as a sinking ship with Elon Musk. And let's be honest, that's how we've all kind of looked at this whole Twitter debacle. That's what it feels like. It's like one of those train crashes that you shouldn't look at, but you just can't look away, you know? Apparently, they're being overworked with extreme hours, i.e., the new living space. They're always like on a performance improvement plan, threaten to get fired. They're supervised by underqualified engineers. They don't get any credit for their work. They don't get any kind of decision-making power. They're very limited by what they're doing, but they're being asked to do a lot, you know? About 1,400 Twitter employees signed up to Blind after Musk took over back on October 27th. Apparently, according to the co-founder, there's been about 180 reviews of Twitter since Elon's takeover. Yeah, it's just not sounding too good with Twitter right now. I mean, fucking staff abuse, negative work environment and shit like that. It's a giant shit show, which I guess is very fitting for Twitter and Twitter 2.0. I honestly don't know where this is gonna go. Some days it feels like Twitter is gonna shut down any day now, and some days it'll keep going for a few more months. I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough, right? Okay, bye. There are probably a few points where you could hear a lot of noise going on in the background. I apologize for that. I got a new puppy and he doesn't really know how to behave very well, so actually here. He doesn't like the microphone.